Hello. Think I am good. My name's Melissa. I'm going to be doing our live video on our newest product launch. Say hello once you get on. We are good. Okay. Let's see here. All right, we got some people on, so just say hello. Let me know that you're here. We are pretty excited about this product launch because we are making history and with the Mary Kay world right now, because we're breaking ground in a new level of skincare right now, and we are all very excited about it. So before we get started, I would love to know who's on. So go ahead and just say hello, whether you're watching live or you're watching the recording. And I'd also love to just hear where you're watching from. I know we have people watching from all over the States and then also just across the US. And so I just love to know kind of where you're watching from. And then also just let me know who your beauty consultant is. You can go ahead and just tag them, put the little @ symbol, start typing their name, and they should pop up. So cool. Welcome, everybody. I'm excited. Grab a notebook if you haven't already, or something to take notes with, because I'm going to go over a lot of the details tonight. It's okay if you don't retain all of the information, but just grab something to kind of jot some notes down, because it might generate some questions that you might have that you can either drop in the comments. I'll be answering questions there, but then also you could check with your consultant too, kind of thing, as you're really deciding, if this product is going to be a good fit for you. So just grab something to kind of take notes with, and say hello as you are hopping on. So cool. So do you guys like free products? My guess is that you do. And I actually am going to be giving away, I have 3 travel size of the new product. And so it's our calming facial milk. And so I'm excited to give away 3 of those tonight. And so anytime that you comment or ask a question, you're going to get entered in to win one of our travel size facial milks. Okay. So that's the step 2 of this new product launch. And it's just a soothing, calming facial milk. And I'll tell you more about it in a few minutes. But I'm excited to give those away. And so basically, anytime that you comment, you ask a question, you're going to get entered in, and I have 3 to give away. So that's kind of a fun thing. All right. And so there's a lot of content in this new product. There's a lot to learn. And so I want you to ask questions. Okay. If you're thinking it, 5 other people are probably thinking of the same question. And so, I want you to ask those questions, and I probably won't address all of the questions live, just for the sake of time, because I want to respect your time. But I promise that I will go through and answer every single question that you leave in the comments. Okay, so please ask questions. This is a new thing, and it's good to ask. I've been learning and studying about this product for a long time now. Mary Kay actually sent me, as a sales director, this product about 4, 5, 6 months ago. And so I've had my hands on it for a while. And so now they're just launching it to the public, which is kind of a cool thing. So I've been studying and practicing and all the things for quite a while now, and learning about it. And so I'm excited to share that with you and just get started on this launch for tonight. And so tonight, what I'm going to go over is the what, the why, and the how. Okay. So we're going to talk about the what, the why, and the how tonight. Okay. All right. So I just want you to totally educate you and inform you about this amazing product tonight. And then you are definitely going to want to also have this as just part of your skincare regimen. And so first, let's talk about what is it. Okay. So this is our first dermocosmetic product. Okay. So this is history in the making right here. This is our first product in this new level of skincare, and it's called Clinical Solutions. Okay. And there are 2 steps to this set, and I am going to tell you more about that in a minute. But first, I want to just kind of say, like, what is dermocosmetic? Like, what does that even mean? Okay, so dermocosmetic. Okay, so products that are found at the intersection of cosmetic beauty and skin health. Okay, so similar to product formulas that you would find in a dermatologist's office or a med spa. Okay, and what the product has in it makes it so effective is this pure 0.5% retinol. Okay, now this is not our first product with retinol in it. We actually do have our Voluform night cream and our Voluform wrinkle filler that some of you may use already. And so the Voluform is our repair line, is for advanced signs of aging. That is our skincare, like our creme de la creme skincare line that we have. And so the night cream and the wrinkle filler both have retinol in it, but it's encapsulated retinol. Okay, so encapsulation provides a delay release to help minimize potential irritation, which is awesome. It's very effective. It's very gentle on your skin. And so both of those products contain a delayed release of retinol that's encapsulated, within it, and it's at a lower concentration. Okay. And so the Mary Kay solution, clinical solutions, the retinol zero point 0.5 contains pure potent retinol. Okay. And it's at 0.5% concentration. This is a highly concentrated level, while still being non-prescription. Okay, so the pure retinol is not encapsulated. Okay, in this new product. All right, so let's talk about retinol, because retinol is to be considered the gold standard ingredient for both preventing and reversing the visible signs of aging. Okay. And so, yeah, it's not going to just prevent, but it's also going to reverse signs of aging. All right. So, our bodies naturally produce vitamin A from the foods that we eat, and it's critical for cell development. Okay. And so it does 2 main things that give you a whole lot of benefits. Okay. And so 2 main things that give you a whole lot of benefits. Number 1, retinol supports production in natural collagen and elastin production. Okay. And so, what is collagen and what is elastin? I have a little picture here. I'm going to show you. But retinol is going to support the production of natural collagen and elastin. Okay. So, it's going to help support that production. All right. All right. So, here's a picture. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. Okay. So, you can see in this picture, we have younger skin and we have aging skin. Okay, so up here is the wrinkles. Okay, and you'll see the collagen and elastin is stronger here in the younger skin. And then as we get older, we start to lose that. Okay, so collagen is a protein. It's also known as skin's building block, which diminishes with age. Okay, so replenishing this protein is critical to achieve younger looking skin. Okay, so if you think of like a child's skin, for example, like their little smooth texture, plump little firm cheeks, right? There's no sagging. Their skin is just so tight and like firm and so perfect, right? Like it's perfect little skin. Okay. So that is that collagen and elastin in their skin. Okay. And elastin is that stretchy protein that's found with collagen in the dermis, like level of skin or your middle layer. Okay. So you can kind of see in the picture up here is your epidermis, your dermis is right here in the middle. And then you get to the other stuff down there. Okay. So elastin is that stretchy protein. It's found with collagen. And it's responsible for giving structure and stretch to your skin. Okay. So good news and bad news. Okay. So the good news is that our bodies naturally produce it, right? The bad news is beginning in your early 20s, your skin produces 1% less collagen every year. Okay. And the natural elastin production slows down in your early 20s, just like collagen. So, like, that's a huge bummer, right? But so here's the thing, vitamin A, which is found in that retinol, okay, it helps support the production. Okay. So the production is good. Like, it's because that means it's not like a synthetic version that's getting put into your body. it's helping your body produce more. It's helping support more production in that, which is a good thing. Okay. So that will help maintain youthfulness in your skin. And, so that's like one of the main things that it does. Okay. So, number two, retinol stimulates surface skin cell renewal. Okay. So skin appears more as it did when you were younger. Okay. So it's going to like help like get new skin to come to the surface. And that's what's going to make you like look younger. Okay. So if you are going to have faster cell turnover on your skin, it's also going to help push dead skin cells to the surface at the same time. Okay. And so that's a good thing. That's the second like benefit that retinol helps with, is that cell turnover and get the dead stuff to the surface. Okay. And so Mary Kay has this really unique system that there's retinol, which is what I just kind of described to you. Okay. But then there's a second step, which is very soothing. Okay. And so this product is our facial milk. Okay. And so this is very soothing. Okay, so it's going to help like hydrate your skin. It's also a like power shot of plant oils to really nourish your skin. It helps also prevent any water loss in your skin at the same time. So this is an essential benefit during the retinization period when your skin is kind of like prone to getting more like increased dryness. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, the retinization period. I'll talk a little bit about that more later, but the facial milk is going to help you get through that retinization process successfully. Okay. So a lot of companies have retinol. Okay. But this facial milk is what a lot of people don't have, that kind of pairs with it. So it's going to be really crucial for your skin to get used to the product. And so there's this retinization process that everyone goes through. Okay. And I'll explain that more in a minute. But that's just like really why it's like important to learn about the product, because it can be misused. Okay. And so that is the what. That's what it is and what it does. Okay. I'm going to see if there's any quick little questions here that I could answer. Thank you guys are good so far. Okay. So that's the what. That is what it is. All right. So let's talk about why. Okay. So let's talk about why, because the results are really like across the board. Like there's no one single product that could give, like you could use that would give as many benefits as this one does. Okay. It does everything. Like it slows down the aging process. It reverses signs of aging. We can also like just we can gracefully age, right? And so that's like we want to be confident in our skin, right? So it feels good without makeup on. Okay. When your skin is looking at its best and your skin is like as healthy as it can be, like you just feel more confident. So I want to share a story with you. I shared this story recently in one of my other groups. So if you've heard the story already, it's okay. But there was this experiment done in the UK, and they had this group of people where these makeup artists painted scars and bruises all over their faces. Okay. And so they were told like to this group to like go door to door and get people to sign their petition. Like I forget what the petition was all about, but they were to go out and collect signatures. Okay. And so the makeup artist had this group of people. They all sat down, they painted bruises and scars all over their face and said, okay, now go out and you're gonna get people to sign this petition. Okay. So after a while, they came back feeling super defeated and really like no one was signing their petitions. Okay. So a lot of the people said that, the people that they were contacting, like they wouldn't even like look at them or make eye contact because of all the scars and bruises that, were on their face. And so then here's the plot twist. Okay. They let that group of people actually look at themselves in the mirror to see what the makeup artist had done. And they realized that they actually didn't have any scars or bruises on their face at all. They actually just had done their makeup beautifully. Okay. And so then they sent the group out again, now knowing what they look like. Okay. And the results came back like night and day. Okay. So like they got all these signatures and they were, on their petition, and it took a lot quicker. They got the job done and they came back. And so what this story tells us is like one, like a reflection of like what we tell ourselves and our confidence in ourselves of like how we look, right? So because they were told that they had scars on their face, it's how they viewed themselves. Okay. And so their self-confidence like had diminished, and they were self-projecting on that. Like the people not making eye contact, it was self-projected based on how they felt about them. Okay. And so compared to when they actually saw what they look like, and that made like all the difference. It was that self-confidence and obviously the stories that we're telling in our head. And so, even though nothing had changed on their face, it showed up in that confidence when they went back out there to get that petition. Okay. And so I want you to picture this, like you're looking in the mirror, and instead of feeling overwhelmed by insecurities, you can ignore those negative thoughts and just feel confident in your own skin, on the outside and then on the inside. Okay. So when you feel most confident in your skin, you are more motivated to do better in all areas of your life. Okay. Like you can think of a time when you are super confident, right? So, whether it's the clothes that you put on or like the workout or how you go about your day, when you are feeling your most confident, like you're more motivated and you're more successful in other areas of your life. And so we want you to feel confident in your own skin. And it's like one reason, like we're just so excited about this is because it's going to bless so many women in that they're going to feel good in their own skin, right? So I'm just really excited about that. But the retinol, so it stimulates the surface skin renewal. Okay. So you're going to appear more as when you did when you were younger. You're going to have smoother, brighter, and firmer skin. Okay. And if you're not right now, if you're not seeing lots of aging or like lots of wrinkles, you can still benefit from this supplementary retinol in your nighttime routine as well, because consistent use of retinol will delay the appearance of wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and then facial firmness. Okay. So even if, like I said, you're not seeing tons of like wrinkles or things like that right now, it's going to delay that down the road to where, you can kind of start now. So really, it's for anyone over the age of 20. And so it helps with wrinkles because of that quick cell turnover. It helps with firmness. That's where that collagen and elastin come in. It helps with skin tone and radiance. Okay. So if you have any dark spots, discoloration, age spots, or just unevenness in your skin tone, it's going to help with that as well. It also helps with elasticity and the texture of your skin as well. Okay. And then it also kind of decreases your clogged pores. Okay. So skin turning over faster, it's going to help declog and push out the dead skin cells out of your pores. And so it's going to minimize those. And it really just helps improve your your overall like skin texture. Okay. So 92% of women who use this notice significant improvement in just 4 weeks. Okay, so in 4 weeks, 92% already noticed that huge difference, but the whole retinization period is 8 weeks, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. So that is the why. Okay, so we talked about the what the product is, what the product does. We talked about the why we want to use it. So now we're going to talk about the how. Okay, so when using a high concentration retinol product, it's important to gradually establish skin tolerance before advancing to more frequent usage. Okay, so Mary Kay has designed this 8-week retinization protocol to help maximize results with maximizing comfort. Okay, so I want to tell you about this 8-week retinization process and what kind of comes with this. What comes with the product is this like tracker. Okay. And so you'll have a version of this tracker here. Pull this up so you guys can see. So essentially what this is, it's going to track the 8 weeks because it takes that long for your skin to adapt to the retinol. So for example, it's kind of like a journal tracker. Okay. So the first week you will only use it one time. And then the next week, you're only going to use it one time. Okay, so once a week, you're only using this product once a week for the weeks 1 and 2. And then weeks 3 and 4, you slowly pick up to it. Okay. And so, so I want you to know we're going to guide you through this. I'm going to coach you through this. and walk you through like every step. Okay. We don't want to speed up your retinization process. It will not bring faster or better results. Skin irritation is common when using pure retinol, and our safe like 8-week process is important for those optimal results. Okay. And most people have some kind of reaction, and I just want to be totally upfront with you with that. Like, it is normal to have some kind of reaction, and I'm going to go over those reactions right now just so you know kind of like what to expect. But just knowing to like, we have your best interests in heart. You're not alone, and we're going to do this process together. But the most common is dryness and some flakiness. Okay. So that's normal. It should happen, even if it's just like a little bit. It's one of those things that's going to kind of look worse before it gets better. Because not only is your skin getting used to it, but your skin cells, right, are turning over faster. It's unclogging your pores. That dead skin is coming to the surface. And so that is kind of where that flakiness is coming from. But there's benefits in that, right? There's benefits in all of that junk and dead stuff coming off, because underneath is where we're going to look younger and firmer and all the things, right? So that stage, though, is not going to last forever. Okay. But it is a part of the process, just as your skin adjusts to it. Okay. You might also feel like a little bit of like tightness or like dry, and that there might be some temporary like redness that can occur when you first start using it as well. Okay, so if and when these things happen, this is where that facial milk will become your best friend. Okay, so you really can use that facial milk at any time. So anytime that you're feeling some of those irritants to your skin, you can go ahead and put some more facial milk on, and it will calm and soothe your skin. Okay. And then also just let your consultant know, like, hey, I'm experiencing these things, put some milk on, and then we can walk you through that process if there's any other adjustments that kind of need to be made. Okay. Um, there's that. See if there's any other questions. Yes, Retinol is a superhero power. So true. Okay. All right, cool. So the other thing I want to let you know, if you're pregnant or you're nursing, I'm sorry, you can't use this product. Okay. So you're just going to have to like put this in the back of your mind, and like when you're done having your baby or you're done nursing, then you can get your age fighting game on. Okay. And so I wanted you to know that. And then you're going to want to just kind of like, as a, I think, as you're going through this process, you're going to want to just stick to your cleanser, your moisturizer, and your eye cream. Okay. So when you're doing this retinization period in this process where your skin is adapting to the retinol, you might want to remove a couple of other products that they would increase your irritancy if you continue to use them. So you're going to just put a pause on them for 8 weeks. Okay. So those are exfoliators such as microdermabrasion or your facial peel. So you put a pause on that. High concentration of vitamin C. So we have our serum C plus E. You'd want to put a pause on that. Any acne treatments. So if you're using our Clear Proof line, you would want to switch to like TimeWise 3D and or the repair line, and put a pause on any of the clear proof items. So basically the benzoyl peroxide and the salicylic acid, those things, you don't want to mix that with retinol. Okay. Another thing to put a pause on would be your hydrogel eye patches and Skin Vigorate brush. Okay. So really what you're going to do is your cleanser, your day or night cream, depending on what time of day it is, or your moisturizer, and then your eye cream. Okay. During the 8 weeks. Okay. Then you'll reintroduce those products again after the 8-week process of retinization is done. Cool. Cool. Okay. So because this is our first product in dermacosmetic world, we are doing a test panel, and we are going to be teaming together, and we are looking for 50 women who want to go through this 8-week process together. and we will take before and afters. You don't have to share them unless you want to, but you'll get a free weekly skin analysis as well. And then I'm going to share short skincare education each week, and I'll be able to answer any questions as we're going through this process together. So we're looking for 50 women who want to be a test panelist and join us for the next 8 weeks together. So if you're in, say I'm in. I'm totally in. I'm excited for this 8 week process. I want all the benefits, and your consultant has a special deal for you. So each consultant has their own special offer, and so you want to connect with her to get that deal. And if you're my customer, I'll be connecting with you and just let you know my special offer for you. And so it's just a really good deal for being one of our first 50 test panelists. And so if you're in, connect with your consultant, get her special offer. And then what's going to happen next is we're going to put you into a separate Facebook group where we're going to walk through this 8 week process together, okay, in that group. And so I'm going to coach you through everything step by step. And, during those next steps, we're going to, you might be kind of saying like, yes, this is me. I want to be a part of this. But then also like during those 8 weeks, you might experience different things, or so we're going to go through those things. So it's like kind of like this journey together, okay, that we're going to go in together, and I'll be able to address concerns and answer questions as we're going through it, because really everybody's skin is a little bit different. And so what happens to your skin on week 1 might happen to someone else's skin on week 2, and all the things. Okay. And so I want us to be in a place together where we can all share that experience together. And so if that's you and you want to be a part of it, say, I'm in, I want to be a part of this. And I see some people already have theirs, and there's a lot of people that are already jumping in. So that is really, really exciting. I also want to let you know that you can recommend your friends. Okay. So if you have friends that you think, oh my gosh, she would love this. You can either just tag them in the comments, put the little @ symbol and start tag their name, or just let your consultant know, because they can participate too. Like, I just think it would be kind of fun, like to, grab your girlfriend or two and say, hey, we're going on this journey together to be like younger and firmer and more even skin tone. And so if you have any girlfriends that you think like, oh my gosh, she would love this, like you can text them and even reach out to them first, and just say like, hey, this is what I'm doing, I'm excited about it. Like, you can get them on board with you. Okay. And so our goal is to start next Monday, which is the 8th. And so if you want to join in, go ahead and let your consultant know tonight so she can order it for you. Make sure you have it. It's on your doorstep before next Monday. And then that will start our week 1 of the 8 weeks. Okay. And so you got the what, you got the why, you got the how. And so now we just need to know if you're in for the test panel. Okay. And so I just want to thank you guys all again. I don't see any questions right now, but if you think of any questions, even if it's like super specific to like you or your skin, drop that in the comments. Like I said, I will go through all the questions and answer all of them. And I just because I want to make sure that you're clear and so that way you can move forward or make the best decision for you, no matter what that is. And so I just want to thank you again, and we're going to follow up with you. So make sure you chat with your consultant. And then tomorrow I will announce the winner for our 3 little travel size facial milks. Okay. So again, you get those by just commenting. And so if you are watching on a replay, you can type replay and that automatically gets you entered in too. But any questions that you ask is going to get you entered in that. And I have 3 of those to give away for tomorrow. So have a great night, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.